5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back from the commercial break. Another round of applause for Mac Miller's performance. Now I have a special guest for you today, an award-winning poet specializing in children's poetry. Give it up for Darren Sardelli.
Thank you.
What's up, Darren? How you doing today?
It's been pretty good. Actually, in fact, yesterday I was at a Barnes & Noble signing autographs for children and also promoting my new book, Galaxy Pizza and Meteor Pie.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. How many copies have you sold so far?
I've sold 10,000 copies in the first week.
Wow.
So,
can I find your poetry anywhere else?
You can. You can actually find it in textbooks worldwide.
Oh, wow.
And I have made a couple movies, documentaries.
Oh, that's good. Documentaries.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you always been this having fun doing poetry?
Actually, James, no, I haven't. In high school, I actually hated poetry.
Really?
Yeah, let me show you.
Well, what are you staring at?
Just look at the clip.
All right, class. Today we're learning about poetry.
Wow, that's heartbreaking to see you don't like poetry.
Yeah, James, just how it was back then, you know?
Wow, what inspired you to write?
Well, one night I was just sitting in bed reading Horton Hears a Who. You know, one of my all-time favorite books, actually. And I fell asleep, and I just had a dream, and I was with Dr. Seuss writing poems, and I don't know, I just kind of liked it. And when I woke up, I just literally got out of bed and started writing poems. Here, let me show you.
Oh, another cutscene.
That makes so much sense.
Wow, do you still have that poem with you today?
Actually, yes I do, James. I brought it in. Would you like to hear it?
I would love to hear it.
Alright. It's called Secret. It's okay to tell a secret to a dolphin or a seal, but a pig cannot be trusted, for a pig will always squeal.
Wow, what is that? Why does that have meaning to your life?
Well, when I was a kid, I mean, I would tell some people's secrets, and they would just tell them to everybody else, and it just kind of made me mad. So I'm trying to a message to all the other kids out there. Just be careful who you trust.
Oh, okay. And the rhyme scheme's good, especially for little kids.
Yeah.
That will help them understand. Wow, that's really good.
Thank you.
Wow, that was touching.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have 2 more of his poems right after this commercial break. Welcome back from that commercial break. I have here with me today Darren Sardelli.
Yes.
He just read us Secret, and now he is about to read us...
It's called The Silliest Teacher in School. Take it away, James. Our teacher gave attention to the fountains in the hall. She handed extra homework to the artwork on the wall. We saw her point a finger at a banner and a sign. She said their bad behavior was completely out of line. The principal approached her and said, "What is all this fuss? I heard you tried to punish all the tires on a bus. You made this teacher angry by disrupting all their classes. So if you want to keep the job, you have to wear your glasses." Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, man. Alright, well, that was great. So, what do you think that poem's about? Why'd you write it?
Honestly, when I was in school, I just learned one more lesson, that sometimes teachers are wrong. And it's okay to be wrong, you know? That's really why I wrote it.
That's real touching.
Yeah.
So I hear you have one more poem for us. Will you read it for us?
Yes, it's called Gurmit McDermott.
Oh, wow. And do you have any idea what it's about and why you wrote it?
Well, James, sometimes I see old, lonely people walking on the streets grandma and grandpa, and sometimes they're just really grouchy, and I just wondered why. So this is just my interpretation,
Alright, give us a read.
Alright. Gurmit McDermott, a crabby old hermit, has never been out of his shell. He doesn't like flowers and never takes showers. You know it by his horrible smell. His friends never call him, for he doesn't want them. He just wants to stay in his home. So don't be a hermit like Gurmit McDermott, or you'll end up old and alone. Wow.
Wow. So, what do you think the rhyme scheme is of that?
Well, the rhyme scheme, James, is the last 2 words of the first 2 sentences of the stanza rhyme, and the last word of the third sentence rhymes with the last word of the next stanza's third sentences. Or otherwise, AAB, CCB, DDE, AAE. Did you get that?
Oh, Mac Miller. Oh, yeah. I believe you got it.
Alright.
Wow, that's great. I believe that takes a wrap for us, Darren.
Alright.
And so I will see you next time on the Folletta Show.